Sports enthusiasts, sports lovers, debate lovers, chaos enthusiasts. All join, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever you're watching from. This is Talk That Talk with AK. Yes. And I am your host Beauty, guys. Yes, you are welcome. And of course, today we are going to be touching various sports topic, football especially, because that is where this is where headlines is, this is where hot topics are. Yes, and today we are going to be giving unfiltered opinions, so you better stay tuned, don't touch that dial, watch to the end, and don't forget to drop your comments. Right, and in the studio with me I have three amazing voices from different clubs, guys. So first with me here I have Miss Chiwendu. Yes. Arsenal fan. Yes, very, very important. Very, very important.
She
looks so
Why you
good.
not clapping
looks
too
so
much?
nice.
Why you clapping too much?
Why would she clap too
Why
much,
you clapping
guys?
too much?
Well, this brings us to our second guest of today. We have another Arsenal fan in the house, guys. Miss Sunshine.
I'm clapping for myself too, okay?
And the only man in the house of today, I have Mr. Ems. Yes, so a humble Chelsea fan. Yes, guys, you're welcome,
Humble
guys.
is far from him.
You guys are
This one,
welcome. Well, guys, how do you feel? How do you feel, first of all? How do you feel being here in the studio? How do you feel? Are you guys motivated?
You get me? I feel great. I feel energetic. I'm just really ready to share with you guys my opinion. And I'm anxious enough to know what we have to talk about. Like, I'm sat for all the gist today.
Mr. Emmy, how do you feel? Are you ready?
Why are you smiling?
You have to be ready.
It's the way she's saying she feels energetic.
Yeah,
I feel energetic.
I feel energetic. Is it because I'm not
You know
dancing
what?
level?
Well, I'm happy that you feel that way. It's a good thing to feel that way, but
I
feel
always
like
feel this way.
I really don't have much to say today. I want to be
Calm.
calm.
All right, Miss Chiwendu, how do you feel? Are you motivated? Do you feel ready for this today? Because you guys have to be. You guys have to be.
Okay, so first of all, thank
Yes,
you
baby.
for having us.
Ooh.
And we love it that we have come together to talk about this, and yeah, the energy is there. And
Girl, fuck it.
so, thank you.
All right, guys. So thank you so much, and this actually brings us to our first topic of today. First of all, I would like to, briefly, recap, the final
Carabao Cup.
Yes, Carabao Cup, right?
The losses of Arsenal.
Man City and Arsenal, which ended 2-0. Right. That match was actually very, very hot. But I will not lie, most people didn't expect Arsenal to lose to Man City the whole 2-0. They imagine.
No, don't say
Please
most.
excuse me, because
Don't say most people. Say some people. I'll be calling you most. Bless you.
I will actually give you the
I
opportunity
know.
to say what you need to
No,
say.
you will say, but I was correct that impression from you. It's not most people anything. I knew. Most people even knew that Arsenal was going to lose. So that is what most people say. Some few people.
Well,
Tell you.
because Arsenal has actually been, they are still topping up the chart, the table, so people felt that they are going to put in their all to get that Carabao Cup. But, well, unfortunately, they are not longer there. So, right. Aside that, after the Carabao Cup match actually ended, we are expecting, the World Cup, matches, because this is like 3 months. They have like 3 months to go, and so many clubs are country. Do you call them clubs? Are they also
No,
clubs?
they're not, the countries now.
Yeah, country rather, because they are preparing. Everywhere is actually very, very hot. But one thing I would like to point out is that most older football players like Lionel Messi and popular Cristiano Ronaldo, people are talking about them still participating in this, because these guys actually, they were in the 2006 World Cup. I'm telling you. And now, even as they are still getting close to their retirement, which obviously I think Cristiano Ronaldo spoke about retiring already. So people are actually anticipating. So before we go into that, this is where actually, it's because it looks like you actually have a lot to say concerning the 2-0 Carabao Cup match.
Like I said, I don't really have a lot to say about. If they make me talk, I'm gonna spill a lot of beans that I don't want the beans to spill.
Okay, so I
But-
have something
but
to say.
I'm
You say you don't
talking,
have
I'm
lots
talking,
to say.
I'm
How are you
talking.
still talking?
I'm talking. You
He
cannot
just said he
cannot
does not have
interrupt me.
lots
All right,
to
please.
say.
Now,
let's
this is
let's
it, right?
let's okay.
This is right. Now, Arsenal, during that game, that's why I had to stop her from completing that statement, because that statement to me, I feel like it's an underdog statement. Everybody knows. We all knew.
You who is
The most people, the same statement she used, I think she's supposed to paraphrase this in a different dimension, saying few people were expecting Arsenal to win.
But then,
Because
what? Excuse me, please.
Yeah.
But this is the thing. You're going to say that, but then I'm waiting you to back it up with facts, because I'm
That's the
saying most
facts
people
now.
because it is not
That's-
everybody.
that's
It
the
is
facts.
Yeah,
some
there's no-
people.
there's
that's
no
the fact.
word
That's the
now.
fact, right? Because everybody, that's what I'm saying. Everybody knew that Arsenal was never going to win Carabao Cup.
I want to ask you a simple question.
one
Can I
reason
Sorry,
see
please.
is-
Can you
one
let
reason
him say
is
his point, please?
because Man City is struggling to get the trophy,
Okay.
and they don't have the Premier League is not sure.
Okay.
So the only final which they knew is sure, they were going to die for it. And you see how funny it is. Even when the game started, you know that there was no challenge. The game started from beginning to the end. It was not a competition. You can watch again. You can go and watch it. It was a beat. It was not a game. It was a beat down.
Okay.
Because for a player to finish, game is still going on and be juggling ball, my checky. Or just juggling ball, or just smiling and laughing. Do you know what that means? That is this a final or what? What are you playing here? Like, let me tell you the truth. So ask some people, before you jump into this conversation, think twice. Think twice.
I always do.
Okay.
Okay, so this is what I have to say, right? Arsenal has always been that team, right?
Now
And
this
I
is
will
what
tell
you
you
think.
for a fact. No, you listen to me.
Now this
Like,
is what
you just
you
have to
think.
keep quiet because I let you speak.
Yeah?
For a fact that if he had really watched the match like he had claimed, he would see that the defense from Arsenal was actually great. You can see that the defense and the attack was alright. I don't know what he's saying, but I want to tell you that a good match is not determined by just a single day, okay? You talk about their previous performance. Earlier when the show started today, you spoke about the fact that Arsenal has been on their A game all through, right? So just because of this coincidental loss, yes, I will call it a coincidental loss.
On a
You
2-0.
come and tell me that it is coincidental.
2-0.
I do not
On a
care.
2-0
I still
loss.
stand
On a
it being
final.
Coincidental
On a
loss. I do
final.
not. No, you don't. You see what he's saying? He's interrupting the conversation I'm having.
I'm
Okay?
I'm
And
answering
he
you.
hates the fact that I will stand on it. Okay.
So you're saying
Arsenal-
that you're trying to say that that it is
They
just
play well
a
and lose.
mistake.
It is a game, right? It's a game. And this was just, yes, like, I feel like if this match, let's say we had like a rematch or something, it cannot happen the second time. So Arsenal might have gotten too comfortable with, okay, we've been like doing so well, and they already saw it as their win. You understand? But the match was good. From the defense to the attacking, it was alright. Everything was.
What match was you see what this
I'm
man
telling you, I
we
will
all
tell
watched?
you. Yes, it was. It was okay. You will tell me that to you it was, but I feel like it was great.
From the beginning to the
yes,
end,
all right.
I
they
still
were
can
brought
not
to-
go wrong in my eyes.
we actually
That
have
is just the
another
truth.
Arsenal fan here. So what can
Let's
you
hear
do? You
you.
agree, or do you have some, otherwise?
Yeah, actually,
opinions.
what she's saying is right.
Okay.
But
Thank you.
first
He
of
really
all-
understands it.
But then, in a way,
Okay.
okay.
So I feel like I'm put in a space of Arsenal delusion.
Okay,
I feel like Chelsea
That's-
fans
can
don't
we-
even
okay,
know.
okay,
That's
please
why I'm
let her
afraid.
make her
That's the
point.
dilemma.
All right. So the thing is, first of all, from history, it's recorded that Arsenal, right? If I'm not wrong, Arsenal have always had this tension.
You have to be
during-
confident. If you're supporting your club or defending your club, you have to be
I,
confident.
it's my club,
You said
so
you
I
think.
am saying it's not about what I think. It is what it is.
No, I'm
okay?
saying you said you think. So let's be confident.
I'm confident it's my club.
Alright,
Okay,
let's go,
so
let's go,
if they mess up, I will tell them that they did.
So they
If
did
they
mess
do
up.
the right thing, I'll tell them
Now
that they
say
did.
it now.
chill, let me land. Okay, so if you watch from the history, Arsenal have always had this kind of tension in the finals. Like when it comes to finals, right?
They lose, right?
They not like they lose, but
Can
then
you
they
not
put
put
in the
words into her
work.
mouth?
First of
Can
all,
he has to
they put in the
because I'm
work,
trying too hard to
and then
listen.
secondly, they kind of bring this kind of, what's it called? There is this teamwork in them. But one thing I've noticed that in as much as they're my team, I always notice their flaws.
Okay.
Arsenal don't have structure.
Come.
Thank you. Okay, they don't have structure, and that's because they feel really comfortable. Okay, it's my team. I'm backing them. I love them. I will always back them
Alright.
till whenever. Okay, because I so much believe in people that, me personally, anything that you talk down on, that's what I like. Okay, anything that brings so much, a lot of people hate you. I go like it because it's fun. Okay,
So
and I never finished.
Okay.
So what happened between Arsenal and Manchester, right?
Okay.
It's really an eye opener for them, because balling with Manchester United, these people are good. Number one,
It's Manchester City.
Manchester City.
sorry,
Yeah.
Manchester City.
That's true. You didn't watch
This
the game.
guy,
People could make mistakes. Don't attack her like that. Please,
these
carry on.
guys are good. I'm not trying to put it for like I don't know what I am saying. I know pretty well what I'm saying. Number one, Manchester not be your club. Thank you. You are Chelsea. She even lose like how many years ago, and then you're not putting it in front here because you are like
Now
ashamed. Yeah, ashamed. I don't want to raise my voice because if I raise my voice, it's going you
Raise
tremble.
it too, if that's how you
You will
want.
tremble.
Raise the
Okay,
bar.
so
The only
you
thing
cannot
consoling
talk
this man is
because
that Chelsea lost.
Manchester United isn't your club. I remember when we started this, first of all, you were against Manchester City because why would Manchester? But guy, Chelsea has lost, so chill. Let your fire quench. Okay, now back to what I was saying. Arsenal fought with the Manchester City, right? So they are coming to these people. Number one, Arteta did not. They knew what they were going to face. They knew the battle that was coming up. But then, number one, they had injuries. Most of their teammates suffered from injuries, and their key players like what's his name, Eberechi, they weren't there. Okay, and then because of this, their tension, low defense, attack, it was just low. Okay, and that's because I don't blame them fully because these people they are battling with are good. Are you talking about their Guardiola, their?
Please, can I come in now?
Yes,
No,
can.
you cannot. No, chill. Let me make my point. The people they came to fight are good. Okay, and that really like affected them because they know that they feel not like they know. They feel like if they go to this thing, they will not come out good, and that was why they lost. They did not believe in themselves.
Okay.
They did not. There was no confidence in their match. They did not believe totally in themselves, and then that's why I believe they lost.
Okay.
If they have actually kept on putting what they have been putting in from the first start, they would have won this match. If you remember me saying some time ago that Arsenal started up well, but if they should continue like that, they will win. Not like they cannot fail low. It's 50-50. If they continue, they will win. If they don't, they will lose.
Let
Thank
me
you.
put this to you, to Arsenal fans. When I talk as a Chelsea fan, I have backings. In as much as Chelsea has been terrible for the last 10 decades, right?
Okay.
We've never lost a final. Check the fact.
Sorry, before
No
we
one
go
is
into
saying-
that.
No.
Please.
You're not saying that Chelsea. You're not saying that.
Because
You said I am a loser. That I should. That's what I'm putting.
Before we
as
go
London is
into that,
concerned.
wait, you have your chance.
No, let me just
You will-
let me just hit
All right,
this.
all right.
You-
But
You
I
have
don't
your
understand.
No,
I feel like
before we
you
go
like
live,
that Arsenal.
as far as talking about final, in the last decade, Chelsea have not entered a final and lost.
I'm not
Go and
talking.
check it.
I'm not talking about.
Now, you have entered finals.
For the last,
Have
the only
lost,
thing
not just this
consistent
one, no.
about Chelsea is
Not
their
just this one.
inconsistency.
Thank you, we are
Please,
inconsistent.
yes, the
But
only
when we
thing
get to
consistent about you guys are your
final, we have never
inconsistency.
lost a final
See,
since
you
the
that-
entry
you
final.
that
The same
is
one team we
exaggerating.
played. You people were saying that they cannot
You are
be matched
exaggerating
on
their
Champions League.
performance.
We made them not collect. They were better than us, no gap. But when we entered that final, we will collect them. Nothing you want tell me. As far the same thing.
Okay, you guys should
everybody
work on
was saying
getting it.
Chelsea is going to
getting
lose.
it instead.
We enter the
Why-
final. We do
See,
it.
okay,
We collect
can
it.
I say this?
Chelsea has never
there
reached
is
the
no
final
effort.
in the last
This
10
is the
decades.
only
Go and
punchline
check
they
it.
have.
And let me not tell
But
you
there is
something
no-
again
You
about you
try.
talking about the
There's
Chelsea.
no effort you guys are even
I'm going to
putting
put
to
it.
get to
I'm
this.
going to
Let me
put it.
tell you how to win it.
Man City,
How do
Arsenal.
you win it?
The
Why you
Chelsea
guys
from the
people cannot
beginning.
hear you guys, but because
No, the
What
game.
I see. How do you
Aye.
how do you win a final when there is no effort to get to the final? Tell me the effort they made to play on final.
please, exactly
you-
before we
So
go
how do you
in
not
here,
win it?
let me come
I
in.
don't even have.
What's the effort there? Nothing. You
Hang
guys
on.
think you're
The good thing you said that I like about
Can I
it
come in
is that
briefly? Can
you
I
don't know
come in
his structure.
briefly? Can I come in briefly?
You can come in.
Hey,
opinion.
hey, wait first, please
And
wait.
his structure shall be
Before we
short
go
to
into
have.
Chelsea talk, because I knew that this thing is going to go Arsenal Chelsea, but this is not the talk.
Ataya.
You guys are deviating, and I wanted to say this to you too. Just because you support Arsenal does not mean you cannot support another team. When like I don't like, for example, if give me any random team, let's
Like
say
maybe Barca and Madrid.
let's say
I
Barca
can
and
support Madrid.
Yeah,
or
you
Barca.
can, and I like to say this here. I prefer when football fans actually argue based on not just facts, but let us be realistic. If you want to talk about, let me talk about my opinion on this Man City and Arsenal match. It's even research. People should check it online. Everybody is saying this. The only reason why some people, according to him, expected that, okay, Arsenal might, at least draw or win, was that, again, they've been topping the charts, right?
Yeah, that's
It's
the
not
reason why
because,
some people-
no, it
You
is
have
not
not
because,
been even doing that.
excuse me, it's not because, according to you, a game, but because, this is what I'm saying, the way they've been playing, they've maintained it. And the way they play, people have a problem with the way they play. But yes, they don't care. They've been using it. They've got it to the top. That is all right. But now when you come to Man City, from the first 5 minutes, a lot of people said that shit already. From the first time, they could already tell that Arsenal was not going to take that thing.
Like the game started
check it
to
online.
play again.
From the, it's just like she said, yeah. The structure is not there. Yes, the motivation is there. The form, to some extent, they are trying their best. But you see that particular match, from the first 5 minutes, you could already tell that Man City was going to be. Because, see, if you talk about Man City as a team only, I'm not a Man City fan. But I'm telling you that these people, their togetherness is there. Like this guy, Asabi Reed, like this guy, they know they waste time. See that whole openness or anyhow, to the shaking out from top. They know they do that thing. They don't do that thing. So what I'm just trying to say now is, if we have to argue here, let us argue with realistic facts. Okay, this is not about argue or throwing, anything. But now, which comes to you,
Which I said, if you remember very well what I said, right?
Yes,
I was not just backing Arsenal because it's my team. If you remember, I said that these guys are good, meaning the Man City, because Arsenal facing these people, they already know that Man City, they are good, and that was the number one problem they have. There is this kind of a thing. You want to do something, and you're going for a competition, and then you now look at the person, your opposition, right? You feel like, oh, these guys are good. Are you sure I can do this? That was their problem. Okay, so that's demoralized. That's reduced their confidence and all of it.
I agree.
They came to that, and it affected them. It affected their teamwork. It affected their confidence. No tactical anything. Like they were playing. I love them. I will always say that. I will always say I love them because I love them. I don't know why I do love them, but I love Arsenal. And if they win, I will always love them. Even if they lose, I will always love them. Okay, it's my team, it's my choice.
Of course.
Okay, so thank you for that. But then for structure, they can work on it. They can work on it. One problem I noticed they have is that they feel that thing they have been using, that's what they will use. They will keep using it to win and win and win and win. That was one problem they had, because if you see Man City studied Arsenal like a book. They studied it. They know that in these people are not capable. If they should do this, these people cannot do it. That's why in the midfield, right, there was this kind of defense. They did not even allow Arsenal to pass. They did not allow Arsenal. They did not allow.
You need a lot of clarification, please. Don't worry. I'm touching her so she can listen to you.
Chill. Let me make my point.
Please, chill.
They did not allow Arsenal to pass.
I think they don't used to watch, but
There was like this kind of. They've studied everything about Arsenal, and they know that if they should do this, it will affect them this way. If they should do that, it will affect them this way. And then I put it to Atata because he did not do the right work. He didn't. He
I feel like
didn't. Chill. I'm not like trying to side you. I love my team. Thank
No, it's
you.
because
Okay.
you are saying
I'm
truth.
just saying the facts. Okay. Arteta did not put in the right
But
work.
it's
If you are
Arsenal.
going to face a different kind of team, you should re-strategize. Put in a new structure, knowing that these people. Number one, like this thing that they say, if you want to start up a business, go and study your rivals. Okay, if you want to go into something, go and study your rivals, people that have been doing it. So that means if you want to come into a competition with a particular team, go and study them, go and know what they did. And I believe that Manchester City did that. That was why they won Arsenal. That was why they knew their weak points. They knew where to come in, they knew what to do to destabilize the whole team. And then that was how they won Arsenal with 2-0. And then coming back with that, that is when media put it, that they came back with they were at the final stage of the match, right? They were like playing with the ball, like Arsenal cannot do anything about it. Like it was so disrespectful for me. I couldn't stay. I couldn't watch it because the teamwork was not there. The coach was not. I feel like Arsenal should have changed their coach.
It's not
Well,
a coach
well,
It's
I
a coach
also-
problem because it's
I actually-
structure.
I actually
It's
saw
structural, yeah.
something like this online as well, yeah. According to research, so people are complaining that it actually has to do with the starting from the coach.
Yeah, starting from the
Aside
coach.
that, okay, please.
Arsenal is a
Before we
beautiful
go into
team,
this,
but
because
then-
there's also been this topic about the referees having large.
Oh god.
They are part of the issues with every football now, because I don't know if you guys watched the Man United match with Bournemouth, where they were supposed to award was it Man United a penalty, but they ignored.
didn't.
Yeah, they did not. And this has been so constant in literally almost every match this season so far. I don't know, but I feel like really referees, in fact, former Premier League referee Dermot Gallagher, he came out. He was complaining about it. So I don't know what you guys have said. Do you think they play a big role in some of the issues during this match? Because truly, sometimes I wonder why they give them so much power that we, the viewers, are seeing that this was a foul. But because it's not a foul to him, he's not going to blow that whistle. He's not doing that.
The truth about the matter is that it's not now started. Like it has been going on for a while.
But then it's worse.
No, the reason why I'm saying that it's not now started is it's gradually becoming an issue, because now when people start noticing a problem, that means that's widespread to a lot of, that's what becomes a problem. But what we're saying is that when referees are doing these things, if you check it, they are mostly doing it to big teams. For instance, teams like Man City, teams like Manchester United, teams like Chelsea, teams like Arsenal. Like it's as if they do it when they are mostly playing with like little teams. Like that's how I see it now. Like they give those other teams, like I see it as maybe they are trying to like, oh, let's just let that they feel compete. I don't know how you understand. So that's how I've been saying, because I've noticed not just that in the Mayu game alone. There was a game Man City played, I think, with is that either Tottenham? Is this Sutherland? I've forgotten the club though. That was exactly what happened too. So it's not just, it's something that they actually need to look into.
Do you think they will ever look into that?
Yeah, that's the
think
good
they will look
thing. No, that's
into
the
it?
good thing about American sport. If it's Nigeria, I'll be like, oh shit, that's a gone matter. But in an American sport, I mean in European sports, these are things they look into, because people put money, like people invest in those franchises, so they will definitely want to like sort those things out.
But then it actually doesn't seem like, if not, why is it still a reoccurring problem? Like, why is it still happening?
And
I mean,
you know
this match was literally last week.
But you know something?
Mm-hmm.
One thing again, main bias. You get it? You're a person, right? There's no way. Okay, let's say you're not even an Arsenal fan. Let's say you're neutral. You don't have a club, and you're officiating two clubs. Excuse me. Now let me tell you the gospel truth, right? There's that innate bias in every human. Do you understand? So as a human now, you have a bias.
Mm-hmm.
If two people are here, maybe I was telling my cousin that, you see, if I see a black man, I see a white man, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's this drawnness for me to that person, not because of anything, just because of his skin, just like that. And that's the innate bias. And sometimes it will play. Definitely, you might just see a particular team, just be like, the way this team are playing. Maybe as a ref, I like the way they are playing sharp. But I must be fair. But that innate bias will come out. So also, human innate bias also comes into play.
Well, do you have anything to say about that?
I mean, some of them have to do with your personal stuff. Maybe they have something personal with the players or something.
That's part of
It
it.
also affects the whole match and the whole thing. Because I remember, was it not? I always make reference to Nigerian match because if you see most of the match they play, right, the referees never, hardly blow for Nigerians. I don't know if you've noticed
Yes,
that.
I wonder.
Am I the only one?
God,
Am I the only one? Because they it's just personal. They just have something against you. They will blow against you.
I agree because in one match, let's not even go to Nigeria alone, but there was this match here that Messi, I think we spoke about this last week, where Messi was playing, and like this same foul that was being committed against, I don't know if I say it against, but I think somebody pushed Messi. But this was something that happened a few minutes back. The referee did not blow the whistle though. As it reached Messi turn, before they even recap the thing, they don't blow already. They don't give penalty. So it's weird. So moving on from Man City versus Arsenal match, because I'd like to also point out that this is like Guardiola's 5th League Cup title. Like that guy, he's here. Anyway, they are meeting again in April.
Yeah,
they're actually going to meet in April, and
which I think, like I said before, that's the only match I feel like Arsenal is going to win. For sure.
Why do you say so?
Because I know for sure that they are now like there's pressure in Arsenal right now, so they want to wake up. And I said before. I actually wanted Arsenal to win the league, but because of some things, as people now make me vex, and I change my mind. I know when I change my mind, even God they can't sit down here.
That's how.
Arsenal people collect.
That's how.
I've been wondering, like, I want us to be very, very honest. Like, very, very honest. Like, which team is actually being praised more than they actually deserve to? Premier League, especially.
It's Man U. I don't know why people are giving them that flowers. Honestly speaking, these people are playing just one league. Like they're playing just a league, man. That's all they are doing. And people are giving them the applause as if they are doing so much. Okay, you're supposed to even be number 1. Do you get? But there are the people that to me, that's this way just like it's mine.
What about you?
I also think it's mine because I feel like they're getting more compliments than the work they're putting. Don't do that. They're getting more compliments than the work they're putting, because it's funny how they're not even, like, if you check it, they've not been competing for top position. They're just doing this and their fans are going all gaga. I feel like they are being overpraised at this point, and
very, very.
It's making them settle. Okay, if the fans will be realistic at this point and call their clubs, all their players, okay, there's no pressure, nothing, I feel like they will fall back. But just because they're already getting used to being overly praised, they're just sitting down doing nothing.
So it's safe to say to call Man U's fan base the most delusional fan base of history.
Bam. To me, that's them.
So do you agree? Do you think Man United?
I ask you to because it makes no sense. When you want to look at their results, you want to look at the facts, at what exactly is giving them this. There is nothing, actually. So whatever they said is just right, because I don't want to go into it.
Well, one very hot question, just like you said, but I wanted this for both of them here. So we know, just like I mentioned earlier, Man City and Arsenal are actually going to come back and play again in April, right?
Yeah,
that's
April.
next month. So based on, like, just like you said, based on form, based on structure, based on everything, if, like, do you think that with the way they played this match, are they actually going to win these guys in this other one?
Yes.
This is not based on if they structure anything. Like, are they going to win?
The way they did this, the way they played this, if they should carry the same thing, go play it. No.
I don't think they will win, actually, because at this point, the Man City are expecting them to strategize, right?
Like, to relax.
Yes. So they don't know, like, I'm certain they are actually going to, like, come up with Okay, now this is Arsenal playing with Man City and understanding. Trust me, they've learned from like tactics, how their team management and all that. You understand? And that's one thing about football. You learn. Being in a pitch with these players, you learn the connection they have between themselves, right? And which I believe Arsenal players have learned at this point. You don't even see it, but from this loss now, it's a wake-up call. And when they get back into the pitch, they will play themselves.
Okay, I have something to say.
Alright.
Hey, I like attacking this babe.
I like what you do. Let me hear you, because most of the attack are clapping.
They're not garbage, they are facts. Now let me tell you, I wanted, initially I said Arsenal is going to win. But in my head of head, and I thought about it. See, it will only depend
It will not.
if Arsenal, there are other games that they'll play before they meet. There are other things that they'll play.
Okay.
It only depends if Arsenal gather more points than Man City before they meet. See, if Arsenal does not gather points and Man City gather more points,
Do you like
there is not going to be a win for Arsenal. Put it in the record. You know why? Because Man City want to collect that point and pass them.
I like the Arsenal's loss is what's keeping this man going.
But let me tell you,
Without that,
Chris.
he's a dead man. The fact that he's if you not just him, all the Chelsea fans at this point, right? They are just the fact that they don't even see their loss as their problem.
No, we will not take
But
it.
I have a Chelsea fan as a friend that when they lost on Saturday,
We
he
lost
was like,
3-0.
we lost. And he was okay. Imagine a team being okay with losing.
Yes.
Wait, where is the strike?
We are okay.
Where is the
They don't
zeal?
get
At this
that.
point,
But then when Arsenal,
Why are you so
coming down to
affected?
Sunday,
Why are you so
and when
affected?
Arsenal also like the coincidental win happened between Man City and Arsenal, and they're like, yes, like there was just something to keep them going, and that
Thank
is
you.
happening to this man.
do you know why?
Arsenal had
Then
won,
there's a
he would have been
rivalry,
there.
right?
So thank you to Arsenal.
Thank you
And
to Arsenal for
we should say
losing.
Thank you to Arsenal for keeping him alive.
Thank you,
for
thank you.
for making him strive. Because at this point, I
Well,
don't
before
see
you say,
anything you have against them.
before you keep saying this too much of emotions, I want to let you know that as far as London is concerned, London is blue.
Okay.
It has not been great for plenty of years, and
London
London is
blue,
here.
But
Chelsea
hasn't been
and
going. When was the
Arsenal
last time he
is-
came from Chelsea?
Last time,
Tell me.
where was the last final you won for your club?
I asked him first.
We are the reigning
Because
champions. We are
are
the
not
reigning
even-
champions.
Chelsea are not even trying. That's the truth.
We might not be
He's
trying to
gonna
win.
tell you that.
Listen.
He's gonna tell you that when they go to the final, they always win. That's the fact.
Now
But
let
what
me-
happens when your team are not even putting in that effort to
Thank you.
get there?
Let it
Because
sink.
the relaxation, a team that does not work towards going to the top.
It's the same
How do they
thing.
get to the top then?
It's the same
But is
thing.
it actually true that you guys are actually like very comfortable with losing? Like,
They are
I'll choose that
Chelsea's-
conversation.
okay.
When we are number 6, let's agree. If that conversation is true that we are very comfortable with losing,
You guys are.
we're supposed to be like in number. Let me see, number 13, 14.
So are you using yourself
11.
and Totia?
No, that's what I'm saying. You say we're comfortable and losing
They
now.
are.
I
Like,
didn't tell you what's
literally.
Now let me now explain to you, right? Chelsea is, yes, we are struggling right now because there's a lot of things going
You
on.
have been struggling for 15 years.
Jesus.
But go on.
15 years
But
that we
go
have
on.
more trophies than you.
But go on.
15 years.
You don't,
What are you
I
not saying?
still say it. Your team has been inconsistent, and
In the
only
15 years that we are
consistent
struggling, we
about
have the
Chelsea
Champions League.
is your
Wait,
inconsistent.
in the 15 years that we are struggling, that you have
But have you
power.
been able
We have
to
the
create
Champions
a name
League.
for yourself?
In the 15 years that we are
Football is
struggling,
about
we
legacy.
also have what?
And
We also have
trust
a
me,
World
Chelsea
Club World Cup.
don't
In the
have
15
it.
years that we'll be struggling, we also have FA. My dear, calm down. But you now,
That's what he's bragging about.
you what's in your own?
This nigga. This nigga. Chill.
No, I want to
ask.
put her, let her calm down because I don't know. If you want to be lucky in place,
I don't believe
come here
that
with
he
your
doesn't
fact.
see.
Let me now blow your head because I
it.
feel like your head is hot.
Blood,
Now let me show you this. Let me tell you this thing, right? I'm saying this because I'm saying it as joy. Because I know for
that
sure
Arsenal lost.
that Arsenal loss.
And Chelsea has been losing. Chelsea are at the bottom.
We will stay there.
Chelsea
See,
could not even get there.
we'll play.
But you are here relaxed.
I
You are
think
bantering
we're
on the fact
playing.
that Arsenal lost.
I think we're playing
If I
Man
want
City.
you to
Abi.
get some water
I think
at
we're
this
playing Man
point,
City.
Chelsea.
I would be happy for Chelsea to lose. Then Man City
Can you
forward.
imagine?
Bam.
Can you imagine?
I
Because
say,
he knows
I
that.
say with my full chest. If they are Chelsea fans,
He knows that.
and you know that what I'm saying is
He
true.
wait for Chelsea
We don't want to
fans
win Man
get
City
there.
again. Any
can't.
Please,
tell you
anybody that is playing Man City now,
Chelsea
that game
not-
is score.
See, Chelsea
Arsenal.
are incapable of
Arsenal is-
competing with Man City, and that's to say Arsenal was the only person equal to the task. And
you lost.
I'll tell you for free,
2-0.
that was a coincidental
And you-
win.
Coincidental with
You cannot. I get that you guys will say structure.
The last time you met,
on a
see,
high point,
you've always struggled to win Man City.
and you
Sorry.
have not been able to
No,
make
please,
any big team.
Can I come in here? Sorry, the only thing I wanted to talk about World Cup of. Sorry, please.
Go ahead.
Sorry, what's making me laugh is whenever you say coincidental win.
It's
If it was 1-0,
Ataya,
I would have said.
they beat you.
That can happen.
But two is not the
And now one player scored the
Let me
goal.
tell you something.
Now one player scored the goal, right?
Yeah,
goals.
right.
That first goal, right?
Mhm.
It was because of the keeper.
And
It
first
It
of all,
was a
make
game of
mistakes.
luck,
has
right?
nothing to
Person,
do with it.
in
So
football,
let's just say it
somebody
was
either make
1-0.
mistake or the place
It
the
was
player
because
should
of
enter
the
post.
mistake, actually.
One of them
That
will
was-
happen.
I
was
still
the
stand
mistake.
on it being
That was the
coincidental.
That's why I said in
Because
football,
the
person
first
will make
was
mistake.
a queen
It's
of
not
luck.
about the team.
And
It's
the
about
second
the
Did you
was
see what happened to
the
us
Cup
when we
one,
played
before
when we
the
played
match has
PSG?
ended.
You saw the first goal he scored. It was a player mistake. But
Yeah.
you would have kicked the ball out.
Yeah.
That ball would have just.
It was a home
He
goal.
trapped the ball.
It was too funny.
He trapped the ball and the ball passed through his goal. Now he trapped them all when he passed. But if he had just kicked the ball and the ball just go out, it wouldn't have been the goal. Somebody in football, you either make
first
mistake or the ball is shot to the post. So it's not a mistake. A goal is a goal, and the ball is not that put inside the post.
Let us know in the comment section, guys. Do you guys think that the Arsenal and Man City this season is a coincidence or a mistake?
Wait.
So you know that we have like the top 6 right now on the table. So like, which team now in this top 6 like is the biggest fraud? Because if most of we don't know,
Mine.
there's Arsenal, there's
Mine.
Manchester City,
Mine.
Do you know that? Why
there's
did you say that?
Man U, there's
Man.
Aston Villa, there's Liverpool, and there's Chelsea.
Chelsea.
I just said mine.
You have to back it up.
Of course, I will. I feel like they are wasting investment on Chelsea.
Thank you.
Okay, and Chelsea are not even trying. All that for Chelsea to compete with for big position and come back. You say like there's always
Like you know.
Like,
I love
I feel
that.
like
Like
we
you.
should.
I love it.
I feel like we should already Chelsea. Like the people sponsoring Chelsea at this point should just stand with the fact that there's no effort, there's no need, wasted investment, no result, nothing.
But then if you say that about Chelsea, then you do realize that there is over 20. In fact, how do they take the label on the table? And Chelsea is 6 out of 20. But then you are not attacking Leeds, you're not attacking Nottingham, you're not talking about Tottenham. This is Tottenham that the main thing.
Tottenham
You're not
are
talking
already
about
on the floor.
Everton.
Everybody knows
Or
that
Fulham.
Tottenham are on the floor. I don't even know why they're still like. Do you get Tottenham are not competing for
Yeah,
anything.
you can.
Even
you can't bring them
Wolverhampton,
into the
because
picture.
Wolverhampton,
anymore.
they are 20.
Tottenham, I feel like
Can
if
I
they
answer
don't
your
want to be a
question?
team anymore, they should say it.
Can I answer your
But I will
question?
still no. She asked
No, I'm
what
asking.
the team I
top
think
let
is
her
the
answer.
biggest fraud,
The top
and I
6.
think it's Chelsea.
Okay.
And why I think it's
You've
Chelsea
given your
is
points.
because
No, she's not
wasted investment just for
You're
Chelsea to
repeating it
compete.
again.
I'm trying to like just so you hear it so that when you come back, you come with a stronger attack.
Who are they investing in that is a waste?
The club itself entirely, the club, the
Mm.
name, it's a waste. It's an
Okay.
insult to football.
Oh my
What
god.
no result?
Oh my God.
Nothing.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Thank
Sorry,
you.
please, before
Thank
before
you. No, I'm backing my girl. Come
Okay,
on.
okay, you also
No, I'm
believe
like-
Chelsea.
Mbo, no.
That's what I'm asking. So,
Okay.
Okay,
Which
what do you
team?
think is the biggest one?
in
Okay.
the top 6,
Okay.
yes, guys.
It's not. I will not. For me, but I will not call it fraud, please. Because it's because. Let me say that it's because of the. Is it fraud? No, they just say it's fraud because they don't deserve it.
Okay.
They don't deserve it. Talking about what you Man
Wasted
United.
investment.
Thank you. They don't deserve it.
Mhm.
You know these kind of things you're putting through to like promote the team, make it stand out, and then these guys are not putting in the work.
Yeah.
There is no work, there is no strive, there is no effort. Maybe there is effort, but then it's not visible to
not.
our eyes. We are not seeing it. I feel it's wasted.
They think the effort is by
Sir?
changing coaches and
Mm.
replacing players.
It's
right?
not
Okay.
You can see the
No,
management working
Just
on
stop,
it
you're
as the
allowing that
best
topic
part
to-
as the no. The
Let
managers
her
are trying
make
to
her
work
point.
on it.
Just
Let
make
her
that
You
make
notice
her
when you notice a
point.
flop from Chelsea, they're changing their manager. I feel like they should work on a better structure because they shouldn't just think that when a team is really bad, okay, he should be replaced. That's when you know why it is called a team. It's because there's supposed to be a bond and a connection that enables you guys trigger. Like it triggers you because I can see this my teammates playing so well, and I don't want to be the person. I don't want to be the weak part of the team, and I only want to be
they work
his
with
strength.
one mind,
Do you understand?
right? Yeah.
But the only thing happening between Chelsea is constant replacement of players.
And that's
Constant
beauty. They
replacement
don't want to
of
work
coach,
on their indiscipline.
constant
That part,
replacement
yeah.
of this. And trust me, before a bond is now like built together, it takes time. And just when they are trying to achieve that, there's another replacement coming. And I
Right.
feel like that's one of the
No,
reasons
please,
they are
please, please,
slacking.
please. Let me.
That's one of the reasons
Let me.
they're
Okay,
slacking.
you know what?
They should
Jump
they
in.
should like
Let's see.
they should like okay, let me just hear what you have
Before
to say.
I
I
chip
am
in.
curious to
Now,
know.
first.
You said Manchester United and you should just go straight to
Please, let us-
Manchester United.
Let me talk now.
Okay, go.
I did let you talk. Say now you don't want the banter the entire year so they talk.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Please, first of all, you answered the question.
I said
If you want to
Manchester
answer-
United, right?
Yes.
I said Manchester United. This I'll give you the reasons.
Okay.
Because why I think it's Manchester United. Why? Manchester United right now,
Mm-hmm.
like I said before, they're only just playing like just the Premier League. That's the
Yeah.
only game that they're playing, and they are making it as if other players they're not doing well.
Mm.
And right, if you want to check it, so many players are doing well, did well
Mhm.
in other like games, for instance, FA Cup, even the Copa, Euros, like so many of those teams they did well. They're playing actually well. They're playing their best compared to what Man U is playing. And because Man U just playing just one game, and they're out of they were knocked out on all the games that they were supposed to play. So right now their focus, which I presume that they should have been like maybe like number one right now because they have it covered. They actually, but they're not even there.
Yeah.
They're very far behind. So to me, that is a no. So to me, they are the biggest fraud.
See, I feel like
it
the problem
is
is
not-
not solved by
I feel like-
overlooking it.
But this is what I'm saying. If a particular player is not doing
Can't
well to
understand
them,
what you're
that's
saying.
what I'm saying.
You're saying
That is the
rubbish.
solution. Excuse me.
You are
please.
saying rubbish.
You know, I feel like you don't get
Listen, guys.
but
I feel like
we can go
No.
ahead.
What I'm saying, you are trying to make it look like buying players and changing coaches
It's
is
a
a
bad
problem.
thing.
I am
And
not-
that's
it's not
that's
a
what I'm trying to
problem.
get
I'm
what you're
making
saying.
so I'm trying to say that I've never like everything I have said today. I have never
Okay, sir.
said that it is wrong to buy player, of course, but it is not wrong when that's your only way out of the trouble. When something is not working, you're supposed to fix it.
So what are you guys
I do
doing
not
about
see
it in
any
Arsenal?
fixing.
Like what's Arsenal doing there? Because
Okay,
to the best of my
Arsenal
knowledge,
used to-
Arsenal also don't have good structure. That's why they've not been able to win anything, but they've been there. It's quite a shame.
No, was this a question of why do I think that Chelsea has been buying too much player and why it's an issue, right?
No. The question was right. You know what? Yes, that's the question.
That's the question. That's what I'm answering, right? I'm not saying buying a player is wrong. I'm just saying that is the only thing Chelsea are known for. No good result. I don't even see the work that they do after that. Buying this player, I'm not buying this player. They come to the team and there's no improvement. There's no change. That's what I'm saying. Every team buys player. But check it. For the past 15 years, what is Chelsea known for? Check it.
We don't even need to go back to
Nothing
15 years
positive
back.
attached to it. So what's now the effort, right? Where is the effort? You solve a problem by its cause. You don't solve the problem by bringing in another problem. Because you can solve.
But okay. But in as much as you've made your point, but I'm still clearly hearing that. All I'm hearing you say is that there's a problem
Let me
with buying
see,
players.
let me
at the
tell
end of
you
the
the
day.
That's what I'm
But can we
saying.
go
I'm
forward
saying
because we
that's
have
Yeah,
to
we can-
it's a
let-
problem when
we can
that's
go
the
forward.
only way
Yes,
out of it.
we
for
know
you.
that.
You solve a
I want to-
problem
I
by
want-
not replacing a problem.
I want to say something.
Please, okay,
Calm down.
go ahead.
Please keep it brief.
Yeah.
Let's move forward.
We know certainly Chelsea spend more because we have more money.
That's why I said they're a fraud. Wasted investment.
Thank you. We
No
have more,
result.
we have more money. You cannot fault us for having more money than you.
No, you have
More.
more investors.
But we have more money than
More
Arsenal.
investors.
And thank you.
And why is
More
that?
investors.
And why is that?
Because it's a choice, right? I have my money and I'm a Chelsea
But
fan.
because-
I have my money and Arsenal fan. I will support
we'll be proving,
my club.
we'll be giving results. We'll be showing working.
When was the last result?
Last year.
Exactly.
See,
Last year or 2 years ago.
wait.
When was the last result?
See, you guys know that. You guys know that. The legacy has
Okay, let me say my
For
piece.
what? For who?
Let me
For
say my
Arsenal.
piece.
For Arsenal.
Like,
Okay.
but is a club.
But my main problem with you,
domestic
I don't want to
trophies
say no.
that she
No, I
talks
don't want
about.
to say
It's not that
Arsenal
she
fans.
cannot be
But with you
played.
particularly,
Go ahead.
it's because I have not. Please, we can all agree, guys, you viewers, we can all agree that a true football team, fan, always they both criticize and they
I
always
do
support their
not-
club. Yeah, but have you guys noticed that she has not criticized her club one bit? She has,
don't know
because
how to do
you
that.
said the
You
truth.
guys will fall
It's basically saying
for
the
that.
truth. It's
I do
basically
not know how
saying
to
the
throw
truth.
my team under the bus.
I don't throw that
I
bus.
do not know how to
It's
do
gonna
that.
stick
And if you guys
clearly.
will tell me, okay, let's say now, when it's Arsenal, I do not see
You have to be realistic.
happening in my team. When it's Arsenal, I cannot see anything. And I cannot come and start putting my team in a position where I know that this is not an issue and I try to make it an
No,
issue.
but it starts being
Thank
a
you.
problem when you don't even see anything wrong in it. When
Then how do
clearly
you fix it?
every other. Why is that other Arsenal fans
No.
also they actually also
If you,
criticize?
okay,
If she
they've
does
been
not see
fixing
a
their
problem,
problem.
if they were like her, how would they fix them?
My dear, I do not see my problem in forms
Continue.
of villains.
Continue.
Guys!
Continue.
Oh, you call her Villa too?
Because I don't
like this.
She's an Arsenal fan.
Hey!
Not her.
Guys, do you agree with that?
I am begging you. I'm not saying this.
All right, guys. So, actually, before we actually wrap this up, I wanted to bring it to you guys' attention. Are you guys ready?
Or
Are you guys ready?
Don't give us money.
you.
You want money? Okay, guys. So, actually, what I wanted to say is, you guys have been so amazing. That's actually come to the end of our session today. I have to look with that because you people are ready to argue this studio out today. You people are ready to argue this studio out today.
Like her now, we're ready
So-
to buy a local Z.
Malt.
The fact that
Chilled malt.